Yo, what's going on, my beautiful people? Y'all missed me, didn't you? I know y'all missed me. Listen, I've had some things going on. All right, we'll talk about that tonight. But man, the state of the United States right now, oh my God, there's been so much going on. So, first, I want to just give a shout out to my Lakers. What's going on, my LA Lakers? They made the playoffs. They beat the game in the play in. That game for me was, oh my God, you don't even know. Well, y'all know, but it was just a whole situation. It was a situation for me. But they're in the playoffs, and then when if y'all follow basketball, when AD went down for that 2.2 seconds, I was like, oh my God, glass man, and then he came back. AD came back. I was like, let's go. Let's get it in. Let's go. So my Lakers, they're in the playoffs. They're over there playing the Grizzlies, that young team right now. They got Ja Morant. And we've talked about Ja Morant on the show before. So yeah, okay. Anyway, so I had to give my mad shout outs to my Lakers right now because they out there doing the thing. And you know what? They have a good chance. You give LeBron, you give AD a chance. White chocolate. Ooh. Right now, the media trying to call him the hillbilly Kobe. Leave Kobe out of this, please. Leave Kobe out of the conversation. Leave him out of the conversation. They're trying to call him hillbilly Kobe. They're trying to call him the Aztec or Azrac or something. I don't know. Some stuff of basketball. I don't know what they're trying to call him, but they doing that. Bunch of different things. So that's what my Lakers right now. So what's been going on with me? Why have I been showing you guys previews for the last 2 weeks? Listen. So one, let's just go ahead and talk about Mr. Hollywood real quick. Let's just go ahead and talk smack about him. Mr. Hollywood, he's been being Mr. Hollywood, right? He's been doing some shows. He's been on tour. He's just doing, and I'm putting my phone on silent because I don't need nobody calling me right now because we're gonna have an energetic show tonight. Our show's about to be off the chain. I have a lot of things to talk about. And look, I got my notepad. Y'all see my notepad? I got my notepad. So we got things to talk about. So yeah, Mr. Hollywood, he's out there doing his thing right now. So he may join us tonight. He may not join us tonight live from location because he popular and stuff. So whatever. But as far as me, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, so please make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. You'll see all my stuff. I make sure that I have a reel and or I post every week about something. This past weekend, my son, he had a game. This little kid, I swear he amazes me every time. He had like 3 interceptions. He was balling out of control, and then he was like, "Mama, I caught the ball. I got some interceptions." Like he's a man. Like, sir, when did kids get this, sir? I didn't understand that. But anyways, so no, it was a good weekend. Everything else that's going on with me right now, like life is like it's a beautiful thing right now. With work right now, I actually one of the main reasons why I haven't really been the last 2 weeks why I've showed the reruns is I in my regular 9 to 5, I got invited to be a part of a middle management like leadership program. So that's been kicking my butt. So for all my people out there, yes is no and no is yes, and no saying no is okay. It is okay to say no, but this is something that I wanted. So I'm really excited. It's just been kicking my butt. So I really apologize to all my loyal people out there that's been watching the show. Uh, I'll be here the best to my ability. But there's been too many things going on in America, and it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. So let me break down the topics tonight. So the topics tonight we got, Trump. Then what's up, Jeremiah? Jeremiah in the building. What's going on, my fam? How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. So let's talk about some of the topics tonight. some of the topics tonight is we okay. We do know Trump got indicted within this last 2 weeks, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about these babies over this past weekend, especially if you follow me on Instagram and or Facebook. And if you follow me on Instagram, loyalty_additionally, um, the babies, there's two babies. They for ringing somebody's doorbell. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the Tennessee Three. If you've been following the news, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as the Tennessee Three. But if you don't know, you're gonna learn tonight what the Tennessee Three is. We're also gonna talk about the little babies. I swear it's like a whole sad thing. We're gonna talk about the babies that were found in the pond that nobody's been talking about. Right now, that post that I made, it's a reel. That reel has over 1K views, like 900 likes or something like that. So we're going to talk about that. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about some local stuff for me. Local for me. You guys know that I live in, Redlands, Highland, California. Shout out to all my San Bernardino County people out there. What's up, San Bernardino in the house? But anyways, that was me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Love it for life. But anyways, we're going to talk about that because there's a big controversy. And if you guys go to the chat box right now, earlier in the chat box, I posted the link. It's a big story that's in Redlands, California right now, and it actually has to do with San Bernardino County. So if you guys want to know, and if you didn't know, y'all finna to know tonight. Yo, what's up, Miss B? That's me. Miss B in the building. Number love, number love. How you doing tonight, sweetie? I appreciate you joining me tonight. Um, so let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's just jump in. We already talked about the Lakers. We know the Lakers. You know I gotta talk about the Lakers. Come on now. They play tomorrow. So we just really gotta hope AD shows up, LeBron shows up, our young bucks. And like Snoop Dogg said, we have United Nations right now. We got the Asians, we got the white boys, we got the black boys, we got white chocolate, because that's white chocolate, Austin Reeves. That's white chocolate. We got the Hispanics, because we got Juan over there. We got the Africans, because we got the African on the team too. We got the United Nations on the team right now, so we ready to go. And only Snoop Dogg can say that and not get in trouble for it. Because if anybody else says that, then it's probably gonna be they gonna get canceled. Because everybody's sensitive nowadays. But anyways, let's get right into it. So as I was talking about earlier, like I told you guys in the intro, earlier this week, Mr. Trump, and let's go ahead and show that Mr. Trump, he was indicted. He was indicted on like 132 counts. It wasn't 132 counts, but it was damn near close to it. And I particularly showed this picture because if you guys go Google this picture or figure out what's going on with this picture, the bailiff that's in front of him, that dude basically closed the door on him. He didn't hold the door because normally the bailiffs like they hold the door. He didn't even open the door. I'm like, yo, why you didn't even hold the door? Like he didn't hold the door for him. And so I'm just really trying to figure out like, and this is a real honest question. And please in the chat say something. If you're on there right now, all my people, I got 10 people watching right now. So all my peoples, please let me know the reason why you got indicted was because you was trying to hide money and hide the fact that you was sleeping with a prostitute. But the thing that's about to bring you down is you was sleeping with a prostitute. So what was the whole purpose, really, at the end of the day? Was you sleeping with the prostitute? Because it's the prostitute that brought you down. Yo, what's going down? Suann in the building. What's going on, Suann? I miss you, girly. V in the building tonight. Yo, what's up, V? Jack T in the building tonight. Yo, what's up, Jack T in the building tonight? Thanks for all my beautiful people joining me tonight. I appreciate that. Right now, I just broke down uh, the Lakers. They're in the playoffs. Hopefully, y'all know about that. You're following me on my Instagram account. And then right now, I'm talking about Trump and figuring out how is it that out of everything he's done, I didn't say he was a bad dude. I didn't say he was a good dude. All I said was the one female, and I said woman, the one woman that's about to bring you down, have all these indictments all over your face, all over your face, is the one woman that you paid off. You paid off, and then it caught you, the prostitutes. How is it that the prostitutes is about to take down Donald Trump? Ain't that to me that come on now. I know it's not funny, but it's funny. I didn't say the man did it. I didn't say the man didn't do it. All I said was the prostitute. Stormy Daniels, shout out to Stormy Daniels out there. She still got her $200,000 for I don't even know what they did. I don't even want to know what they did, but they did something. But she still got her money. All right. So hopefully you guys know that Trump did get indicted. New York is going after him like super bad right now, and I feel for the man, kind of, sort of, a little bit. But you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You feel me? All right. So moving on. So, the next thing I wanted to talk about tonight, and I know I'm going a little bit fast, but we have a lot of topics tonight. And if you guys want me to slow down, comment in the comment box. If you want me to speed up, comment in the comment box. If you want to join, I will definitely go ahead and listen. I will look. I'm not even going to tell you if you want to join or not. I'm just going to go ahead and share the link. I done shared the link in the box. So I won't even know if you want to join. If you want to join me tonight and have this conversation, let's have these conversations. It is in the box. Click on it, join me. We can have these conversations. All right. So the next thing that's going on in national news right now is over the weekend, as you guys see in my background right there, you know, what is the state and what are we coming to in America right now? What is the state and where are we coming in America right now? Where if you guys haven't seen my Instagram, or if you haven't even been paying attention to the news for that matter of a fact, Shantae in the building. What's going on, girl? How you doing tonight? That house might you know what? That those are facts. Those are facts. Those are facts. Um, if you guys haven't really been paying attention to what's going on right now in the news, this past weekend, this poor baby behind me, his name is Ralph. And it's real sad that the first thing that I was about to go to, honestly, the first thing I was about to say, oh, he was in the jazz band, he was a good kid, he was this, he was that, and the other. Who cares? He was a kid. He was 16-year old. He is not was because he is doing okay now. Just got out of recovery, just got out the hospital. But he is 16 years old. This young man went to go pick up his little siblings. This young man got the wrong directions, right? The wrong directions and went to the wrong house. And it's not one of those F around and find out type of situations. All he did was ring the doorbell. All he did was ring the doorbell. And when he rang the doorbell, this gentleman, I don't even, this pig, I'm just going to call him a pig. This pig decided, this unruly, just hateful, just vile person decided there's this young black male, because let's be real, at the end of the day, it's because it was a young black male, okay, rang my doorbell. So I'm not even gonna finish the story real quick. Let's pause right there. Let's pause right there. How many times, for anybody that's watching right now, or for my people that are gonna watch later, I want you guys to either, make a comment in the chat box or DM me, hit me, whatever. How many times has somebody given you the wrong address and you think you're going to the right house and you're ended up at the wrong house? How many times does that happen? How many times in your brain did you think something's about to happen to me. Probably none, because nobody thinks about that. If somebody answers the door, somebody answers the door. If somebody doesn't answer the door, somebody doesn't answer the door. There's like you, okay. So this young man rings the doorbell. Right when he rings the doorbell, the vile piece of you know what opens the door and just blasts on him. Boom, boom. Two shots to the head. Boom. Oh, this young man falls down. Boom. Shot to the ground. He ain't even done nothing. And the crazy part is it would be something different. And before I finish the story, it would be something different if the guy I want to call him a gentleman because just that's just who I am, but we're not even gonna call him a gentleman. The man, the vile piece of whatever that did this to him even said, "Oh, he didn't say nothing. I was just in fear for my life." He rang your doorbell, bro. Like we're in the 20th century. You don't have Ring, you don't have Vivid, you don't have like where you can see who's at your door, look out the peephole. Every door got a peephole. Look out the peephole, look out your window to see who's out there if you don't know them. Don't answer the door. Don't answer the door. There was no reason why this young black man should have got shot. There's no reason why this young black man was laid up in the hospital for damn near 5 days. 5 days fighting for his life because he was going to pick up his young siblings and rang the wrong doorbell. That's right, girl. Don't answer the door. Like, I'm all like, listen, people. Okay. Y'all know me. You guys hear my rants. You guys hear my rants all the time. Okay. And before I even finish, I'm gonna make it very clear. I am 2A all day. I'm a gun owner. I have my firearms. However, in that, you have to be safe and responsible. Okay. I would go and show you who this vile man is, but I don't want to give him credit. But what I will say is this: the things that I'm a proponent of, a huge proponent of. Can we get background checks? Can we get a background check? Okay. Um, can we have a mental capability questionnaire test, anything like that? Before we just decide, here you go. I'm just gonna give you a firearm. There you go. So this vile man decided to blast on this kid for no reason, and basically said that even in his statement to the police, which the police did not arrest this man on site. This poor young black man. Okay, he's not even a man. He's a boy. He's a little baby, right? He's a little baby. This poor young black baby ran, crawled to three, not one, not two, but three other people's homes in that neighborhood. Shot in the head twice, shot in the arm once while he was on the ground. Nobody helped him. Closed the door. Second house, close the door. Third house, I'll help you, but lay on the ground and act and put your hands out and act like you're dead. What? Huh? What? Yeah, he did. He did. You know what, Jag? I don't like. I would post his picture, but I don't want to post his picture because I don't want to give him any love. And I'm sorry that I'm making you heat it all over again. But I got to get this message out to people right now. I need people to understand and um, he might as well be wearing a sheet right now, right? So when the police finally come, the police first off, first off, the police come. They couldn't get this man out his house for it was like 4 or 5 hours. If you were black or brown, the police were called and someone said that you shot somebody. Do you think they're about to send in the negotiation team to get you out your house for 4 to 5 hours? Marinate on that for a minute. Just marinate. The answer is no, and we all know that. If you were black or brown and you did this same exact thing, you would have been dead. Dead on arrival. Dead. The police didn't do anything. And then they ended up apprehending him, taking him down for questioning. But get this, they didn't even arrest him. Day of. They didn't. They. This wasn't even national news, and this happened on like Saturday, right? Dead, dead, little babies in the hospital dying until his auntie went on TikTok. I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram. All I know is shout out to my cousin, my cousin's husband, for posting it on his page. And once he posted it on his page, I looked at it and then I researched it and then I posted it on my page. And then I researched it a little bit more. So shout out to Neek. Thank you, Neek, for sharing that. I didn't even know about that. Damn near 3 days later. That is right, Jag. We would have been dead on arrival. If you were brown or if you were black, you would have been dead on arrival. They was not playing with us. But because of this man, and if you go look, if you go Google this story, okay, it was an 80-year-old white male that did this in this particular situation. Okay, so you guys are like probably thinking in your minds like, oh, this only happens to black people. Guns are not the problem. Guns are the problem. People are the problem. People are the problem. Guns are the problem. I just want you guys to marinate on this real quick. Same night, this young lady right here, same, almost exact same situation. She was in a car with all her friends out in it was a small rural county in New York, and being teenagers, just graduated, being teenagers, they were looking for their friend gave them the address, they were driving around, and mind you, this was the exact same day. They were driving around and they pulled up into a gentleman's, let me stop saying gentleman, it's all my nice, mom, I thank you for that, but anyways, um vile piece of nothing driveway, and he starts shooting at the car. They haven't even gotten out the car yet. He just starts shooting at the car and kills this young lady, all because it was the wrong house. All because it was again, I go back to the same question. How many times as a kid did you go to somebody's wrong house? How many times as a kid or your kid? Think about your kids right now. Think about your kids right now. How many times have you rang the wrong doorbell and was like, "Oh, my bad. I apologize. My bad." Or, "Oh, I'm at." Do you ever walk into that situation thinking that is going to be the last time you live? Fortunately for this young black man, Jehovah, Allah, uh, Jesus Christ, whoever it is that you believe in, had his back at that time. Unfortunately for the young lady, uh, she didn't have that. It was time. She was called, and it was her time to go. Same situation. Same situation. The national news, actually, surprisingly, the national news on both situations right now is about. If you really pay attention to it, is it's really about even. Oh, you did see that, Jag? All right. Good, good. You probably saw it on my page, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty much about even right now. So I can't necessarily say it's a black issue or a white issue, but we already know, as far as the national news is concerned. I am not talking about the person pulling the trigger. I am not talking about the person pulling the trigger, because the person pulling the trigger was automatically racially biased, racist, everything above in that situation. Okay. you see this young black man coming to your door, you're automatic like, oh my God, don't answer the door. And I've seen a lot of, just some of the posts, especially if you're following me on Instagram, and checking out my reel. I've seen a lot of the posts, and a lot of the posts are like, well, why did he even answer the door? Doesn't he have this? Doesn't he have that? Why is he? Why do old people even have firearms? Okay, and this is where it gets a little bit tough, even for myself, right? It gets tough in that sense because I do believe that older people do need to have firearms. I agree with that. I agree. However, like, we got to have a mental capacity test with them though. Like, I don't know what that looks like. I'm not the, I don't know. But they do need to protect themselves, but not just automatic when somebody brings. Like, I'm scared to bring you. What if you was a Jehovah Witness, the Muslims, the Mormons, the Latter Day Saints? Are you about to shoot me too? Are you about to shoot me too? All I need to know. And yes, Jag. Jag is basically saying, so now we need to add making sure that we have that you're having the correct talk with your kids. Like, I don't even know. Like, I have a young black man. Well, I have three young black men, but my youngest, under 11, I don't even know how to fathom to have that conversation with him. I don't. I don't know how to even have that conversation with him as far as like don't ring a doorbell. Like, I don't even know what that looks like. I don't want to know what that looks like. But and then that takes me to what's going on in Tennessee right now. Hopefully you guys are know what's going on in Tennessee, and if you don't know what's going on in Tennessee right now, I'm gonna tell you. So this picture right here is the Tennessee Three. The Tennessee Three are basically, well, first off, Tennessee is so funny. I love Tennessee. No, I don't. Tennessee is so funny. They basically expelled the two black men that have their hands up right now. Basically expelled them from their house. The white woman that has her hand up with them, that was protesting right along with them, they did not. They didn't even bring her up. So much backlash came to the point to where not only Congress, the president called these two gentlemen, and they called her too, and talked about everything that they were doing as far as them getting expelled from the house and all that good stuff. So you guys are probably like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on. Well, why did they even get expelled from the house? Well, I'll tell you. Now, you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, and if you don't know, go Google it. In Tennessee, where the babies were killed, that mass shooting that happened. I think we talked about it. The mass shooting that happened in Tennessee. Um, the person that did it, vile person that did it, basically had an assault weapon, and recently in Tennessee they had changed the firearm laws as far as the age and what you can have and things of that nature, which made it easier for this vile person to be able to have this mass shooting. So after that happened, hopefully all you guys saw in the news, a lot of the young ones, this young generation, sometimes they make me happy, and sometimes I look at them and be like, oh Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna lie. Oh Lord have mercy. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know what? We're safe. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be in a good state. But anyways, they went and they protested, and these gentlemen and this young lady, they decided because they are the representatives of this area, they decided to back them up in the situation. And Tennessee, I love Tennessee. Anyways, Tennessee didn't like how they did it and basically expelled them. Okay, they had a vote, had a quick debate about it and expelled them. Well, you already know when stuff like that, it streams, it's all over the internet and all that good stuff. So basically, recently, what happened was they had to go back to their home districts, get put back on the ballot. They had to run like a quick, like election between them, and then they went back, and now they're back on the House floor. But the point is, it was so easy. It was so easy for them to expel these gentlemen. And my question is, because they were speaking out? Because they were speaking out? Because they were speaking out against something that you didn't necessarily believe in? Because they asked about firearm control? Because they wanted to know, especially the week prior to this, those babies. And when I say babies, like all babies are babies. You younger than my kids, you babies. I don't care what you say. You a baby. Okay, that's just me talking. Maybe I need to go to sensitivity training or something. I don't know. But you're a baby. These babies, and they were in elementary, right? Were shot down. And because they're asking for stricter laws, and because you're out there banning books, talking about burn books in Tennessee, you want to ban these people? Uh, And then you want to turn around and I saw this post on Instagram the other day and I did share it. Like we're like society, well, I'll say society. Society is fighting to arm teachers with firearms, right? They're like, "Oh, well, we're having all these mass shootings. Let's just go ahead and fire and give all the teachers firearms." What makes you think teachers want to be in combat every day? Now you already are we are already underpaying these teachers. We are already not taking care of our educators. Our educators are the ones that are making sure that our kids, our babies, hear me, focus real quick for 2 seconds. Our educators are the ones that are making sure that our babies have the education and knowledge regardless of what you believe. But they're feeding them. They're feeding them the knowledge. They're feeding them the power. They're feeding them this is how you go and you do this, that, and the other, right? So we're already underpaying them. Or not even we're not paying our teachers. But that's a whole debate for another day. We're already not paying them, and now we want to give them another responsibility as far as having a firearm. So what you're telling me right now is in corporate America. So now you're telling me every day I get to walk around with a firearm. So you're telling me every day when you go to 7-Eleven, AM, PM, Target, Walmart, McDonald's, you're telling me all of those employees are gonna have firearms now because you're starting with teachers. So you're telling me as a society, the only remedy that we can come up with as a society is to arm everybody? I don't understand. Like I said, we already do not pay our educators enough. And now we have the burden of putting firearms in their hands. Do you think they want that responsibility? And you already know we're in a shortage as it is. How many more are going to quit because they don't want to have to make that decision on whether they have to shoot Timmy or Joaquin or freaking Terrence because those are their students. I don't know. Like yeah, girl, at my preschoolers, they know how to hide. Girl, I didn't even know. Like, I was talking to my son, and apparently they have these like this is like a thing. Like back in my day, and if you guys read what she said, back in my day, the thing was stop, drop, and roll and cover because in Smokey the Bear, and the helicopters coming in talking about smoking weed is bad. You know what I'm saying? And now it's the active shooters and fentanyl and like all this other like crazy stuff, like all this other crazy stuff that's going on today. I don't understand the state of where we are taking our children, and it's not our children. I trust you. It's not them right now. Because if you look, all the walkouts and the debates and like all that stuff is them trying to have a voice, but they don't have a they have a voice, but they can't vote right now, right? So if y'all conservatives are listening right now, I'm a conservative. If y'all ain't listening right now, you better start listening to these kids and start changing your agenda, or within the next 10 to 15 years, y'all ain't finna be a party. Facts. Facts. What's up, Robert? Robert in the building. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? So I'm just, I am afraid for not only my child, for everybody else's child. And if you guys know me, I'm on site councils. I'm in the school. I'm talking to everybody. Every day, and you guys, we will talk about that here in a second. I'm everywhere. Uh, so as far as me being everywhere, there's one more thing that I want to talk about before I even get to the local stuff. But first, I just want to make everybody smile out there real quick, so everybody stretch it out real quick. Because I know we had um, a lot of deep conversation here for a second, but I got one more deep thing to talk to you guys about because I need you guys, everybody that's on this platform watching right now, all the viewers that are watching right now live on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. First and foremost, thank you very much for watching. Second, I need you guys to know about the things that are going on because if you didn't know, now you know. So one of the other things that's going on news right now is these babies right here. Okay, these babies right here. So last year, back in 2020, this happened out in Texas. These three babies, they're sisters, um, 8, 9, and 10. They were found in a pond, strangled. Possibly, they haven't even, because the autopsy, like, it's all over the place right now. Possibly uh, molested. This didn't even come out until I think it was earlier this year. Personally, I didn't find out about it until actually like 2 days ago or 3 days ago when I started posting it on my social platform. Who killed these babies? And honestly, like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you got to look at the family. Oh, you got to look at this. Oh, you got to look at that." At the end of the day, y'all, whoever killed these babies, all three of them, they need to be locked up, placed under the jail cell, and everything else. Who killed these babies? Who killed these babies in Texas? And the sad part is, I'm pretty sure half of everybody doesn't even know about it. They don't even know about it because it's not something that's being talked about right now. There's so much stuff that's going on in the world right now. When we're talking about if we sit here and talk about, because we could talk about politics, we could talk about sports, we could talk about day-to-day life, we can talk about what's going on in the nation, we can talk about what's going on just in the world. And when I say the world, I'm talking about outside of the U.S. of A. How is it that three siblings, because they're all siblings, how is it that three siblings, three babies, were strangled and murdered? And it didn't even make headlines. This story did not make headlines. Nobody knew about it until probably like a week ago. And I think the first person that I personally know of that posted about it was Viola Davis. And if you ain't following her, go follow this woman. Like, y'all gotta follow Viola. She's awesome. She be posting a whole bunch of good stuff. Um, I know. You know what? I warned you guys. I warned when I shot out the text and I've been posting everything. I said, I am so sorry. I said tonight is going to be very emotional. I said tonight is not a night that you want to miss. And the name of the show tonight, besides family politics, I said, "What is America?" And I put KKK. What are we coming to? What are we coming to? So I do, in a sense, I apologize for all the heavy topics that I'm talking about tonight, but I want to make sure you guys want to know, or you guys know about what's going on. What's we keep killing our babies. We keep killing our next generation. We keep doing the dumb vileness, right? Jag is saying that I should look at and vote for Erica Alexander's podcast, Finding Tamika. I will definitely check that out. Everybody else, please make sure you guys check that out and vote for that. I appreciate that. I would appreciate that if you guys do that. And hey, if she wants to come on my show, then let's do this. Family politics in the building. Um, so yeah, like I want you guys to know about what's going on in the world, because I know that sometimes we get like this, right? We get like, this is my world, what's going on around me, and we forget about this, right? But if you guys go back, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back for a second. I'm gonna bring it back to local because I really want to spend some time on this one, um, and I want to spend some time on it because for me it hits home. So recently, so recently, our superintendent, we're talking about the school board real quick. Our superintendent, our previous superintendent, he just abruptly quit. And there's a whole bunch of rumors and a whole bunch of different things, as far as what happened and why that is and all that other good stuff, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff on why that happened, what exactly happened, and all that. So hopefully you guys can see my screen right now. So recently, very quickly and very somberly, the San Bernardino County School District, and I'm calling out every last one of y'all. I hope every last one of y'all is watching this, and I know I tagged y'all in my reel, my post, and my story because I posted all over the damn place about this. Okay. Recently they decided to bring on Mr. And I don't even know if I want to call him Mr. right now because I'm not gonna say he knew, but I ain't gonna say he didn't know. But Mr. This guy that's on the thing, that's on the screen. He was previously the superintendent of Redlands School District. Now you're like, well, Mickey, who cares? Redlands School District is a very good school district. Hear me out. Just hear me out for a couple minutes. Recently in Redlands, um, a story just not even 3 days ago, and thank you to Miss B for bringing it to my attention, was brought out as far as, and you guys can go check out my YouTube. You guys can check out even in the chat. I put the the link so you guys could check that out. So there was a big scandal in Redlands School District, and I guess the scandal was happening for a lot of years. And during those years, this gentleman, and for now we'll call him a gentleman, was in control of that school district. And there is the link right there. You guys go check that out. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's the full story. It's like an hour and a half. And basically, what it's talking about is sexual misconduct between teachers and students. So in this interview, what you will find is you have 4 to 5 students basically speaking out about teachers in specific schools and different schools. So it's not even the same schools having sexual relations with their teachers, high school and middle school. This is people that are older in their 40s. There's people that are like in their 20s, just recently graduated, everything. This is where my problem comes in at. Because you're like, okay, Mickey, why are you even having this conversation? Why are you even talking about this tonight? This is why I'm talking about it tonight. And let me bring the screen back to me real quick. This is why I'm talking about it tonight. So let's do the math on this real quick. Okay. And San Bernardino County School Board, if you guys are watching right now, I hope you guys are watching because I will most definitely be sending you guys this link. All of you guys, all of you, because I voted for two of you. Two of you I personally voted for to be on this board and for you to know this information. If you knew this information and still put this man in charge of our kids, of my kid, we got problems. And all you gonna do is activate me. And when I say activate me, y'all people know. Y'all might see me running for office here pretty soon. So I need some answers. I need answers. Anyways, so basically 3 days ago, the story came out about this. However, less than a month ago, our previous superintendent left. This particular superintendent hurried up, jumped ship from Redlands, came over to San Bernardino, left Redlands with no superintendent, and now he's our superintendent. Okay. So you're telling me you knew because you had to have known that this article was finna come out because they was doing interviews. They legit, if you guys watch it, they legit went in front of the school board, the building. They went in front of the building, did the interview, went inside to go try to talk to some of the employees to do the interview. So you're telling me you knew about this? So you're telling me San Bernardino, I'm calling you guys out. I'm calling you guys out right now. I need answers. My people need answers. Y'all knew that he was in charge. This gentleman, and I don't even know if, like, I'm sorry, this is how I was raised. Okay, this vile. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I might take it back later. I could take it back. I could take it back, right? I could take it back. Was in front, and you knew there's no way you didn't know this investigation was going on. No way. There's no way he didn't know this investigation was going on. No, you can tell me. There's no way you could tell me the buck, because apparently when you're a superintendent, right, the buck stops at you. You're telling me the buck didn't stop at you and you didn't know that these kids were being sexually molested by teachers, by people who they trusted, by people who they were told, oh, if you need to make up a test score, oh, if you need to bring up your grade, come see me after class. And do vile things to these kids. You're sitting me here telling me right now, because in all the reports, everything that I've seen, your HR, which I get because I worked in HR. HR can't really say nothing. It's a no comment situation. But HR told you. HR told you because you can know. HR told you what was going on. So you're sitting here telling me that you didn't know. And now you're sitting here telling me that now you want to come work in my district, in my school district, and be in charge of these kids and try to make this school district better. How are you making it better? What did you do over there to protect those kids? What plan, what accountability did you have over there to protect those kids? Stop messing with our kids. This is the thing that is driving me absolutely nuts right now. From the start of this conversation, and I'm not even talking about this vile piece of crap right now. From ringing the doorbell, from driving into somebody's parkway, from going to school, something that us parents think every single day is safe. This is a safe place, from somewhere where the government will straight come knock on your door. The government will come knock on your door if your kid isn't in school. And you're telling me right now that you're coming over to this district to protect our kids when you couldn't even protect those kids? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting up here saying that you can't come on this show. I'm not sitting. Please, please do. Let's have a conversation. We can have that conversation. You don't gotta come on. We can have a conversation one-on-one. What I am saying is, why is it? How is it that you jump ship so quickly from Redlands? Now, mind you, for people that don't know where Redlands and Highland and San Bernardino and all that stuff is, it's less than 5 miles away. It's only like a 5 mile radius. It's not big. It might as well be the same. It might as well be the same school district. You cross the street, you in the same school district. Might as well be the same school district. My whole point is, once this opening came, yeah, you're a hometown boy. I get it. He's a hometown boy. He went to San Bernardino. I think he went to San Bernardino High School or something like that. But I blame the school district for not digging in deeper. They just saw, oh, hometown boy, and decided to bring him in. Y'all had to have known. And then now, let's take it to the teachers. So now as a teacher, right? After all this stuff is coming out, so now everybody's on sensitivity. Everybody's on, like, they're on super hype. So if one of your students comes up to you and it's like, "Oh, my girlfriend or my boyfriend, they're getting on my nerves," and decides to record you, and you're like, "Oh, calm down, don't have a problem." So now I get in trouble for having a conversation with my student? Why do you think we have a teacher shortage now? Don't nobody want to deal with all that. All I want to do as a teacher is go to this school, educate your kids, and that's it. Now you're saying I got to be a counselor, but I can't be a counselor, but I'm supposed to be a counselor because I'm supposed to report. Now you're saying that I got to carry a firearm and then I got to potentially shoot one of these kids, but I can't talk to these kids because I ain't a counselor. Now you're saying that I have the double responsibility of the double to correct me, but I don't understand what that's talking about. What did I do? What? Stop confusing these teachers and stop confusing these kids. Stop confusing. Just stop. Like, stop. Anyways, so my whole point is, and it is so sad. What's up, Suan? It is so sad. It's sad that, well, one, because I'll be first to say it. When I found out he was coming over, I was like, "Yay, we're gonna fill it. We're gonna fill the position." And for everybody that knows me, I listen to the school board. Like, I listen in on the school board. I'm on school site council at my son's school. I'm on doc within the district. I do a whole bunch of district stuff. I talk to a whole. I was excited. I was like, "Yay, we're gonna get the position filled." But and then when, like I said, when I seen this, I was just like, my heart broke. And my heart didn't break for just San Bernardino County. My heart broke for Redlands. My heart broke for the people, the kids at that time, the kids that had to go through this. My heart broke for this man that just decided. I don't even think he spoke out about it because I went and I looked at a whole bunch of stuff, and even they asked for comments, like nothing, nothing. So, I know somebody had said earlier that, "Oh, Mickey, today's show is sad." It's sad because what is America coming to? What are we coming to? Where everybody is sensitive, where you can't ring somebody's doorbell because you're lost. Because you're lost. You can't pull up in someone's driveway and you just not answer the door because you got ring. Where you can't send your kids to school every single day and know and feel in your heart and your soul that they're safe. What is America coming to? And where are we going? Have we not already learned from the past? Obviously, we haven't, because we're up here trying to ban every freaking book and burn books throughout states throughout the United States. What is America coming to? I can't answer that right now. Um, but what I can say is I thank everybody for watching tonight. I know tonight was deep, But hopefully it gave you guys some food for thought, and hopefully it gave you guys some things to talk about. And if you, like I said, are following me on Instagram, please follow me. It's loyalty_unconditionally. You can go check out my reels, check out my stories. I'm always posting something as far as what's going on, whether it's local, whether it's national. I'm doing reels. I'm posting stories. I'm doing stuff daily. Come check me out. I do appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And one of the things, if this is your first time watching, one of the things that I'm always talking about is mental health. Mental health is important, especially in some of these cases tonight. So if you feel like you need to talk to somebody or if you just need some help, please reach out to NAMI. That's 1-800-950-6264. That's 1-800-950-6264. You got to reach out to NAMI. If you one of my vets out there, nothing but love to all my vets. Uh, the Veterans Crisis Hotline. If you're a vet, you need some help, or you just need somebody to talk to, let them know that Corporal Lewis, I said Corporal Lewis, Mr. Smith, Mr. Hollywood, told you to reach out to them. That's 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. And one of the new things that I want to start talking about is our elderly. So if you have an older parent or something like that, and they're in a nursing home and they need some help, or you nursing home is there is help out there for that. That's one 833-317-4673. That's the nursing home hotline. That's 1-833-317-4673. Uh, Please, guys, just get all the help that you can. All the help's out there. Therapy is okay. Talking to somebody is okay. Expressing your feelings is okay. Shooting somebody for ringing your doorbell is not okay. Moving school districts because you know a story is about to come out is not okay. And if you just want to go ahead and donate to the show, please make sure you donate to the Cash App. That is residual 22. That's that Cash App sign. That's our Cash App right there. That's that Cash App sign. That's residual 22. And as I always like to say, well, one, first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. And we ain't gonna report. We just repeat all this in 4K. Thank you for all my beautiful people watching tonight. Thank you for all my beautiful people that are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all my people that are live in the chat, giving me that love back. It's me by myself tonight, so it's kind of hard for me to do the chat and do that. But Mr. Hollywood will come around sometimes. I don't know. He'll be here. We'll talk about him. So thank you for all my beautiful people joining tonight. I appreciate it. And as I always say, it's always one love, and I love the ladies because the ladies love me. Thank you, y'all. Have a beautiful night. I'm out, fam.